What's up, everybody? Welcome back if you're a subscriber. If you're new, welcome. So, I thought I wouldn't have time to do another video this week, but I'm going to try and do something different. Instead of doing a 45-minute video, I'm going to try and keep it short. Maybe 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. Sometimes I tell myself that I'll do a 25-minute video, then it ends up being like 45 minutes. But anyways, without blabbering on, let's get straight to the content. So we're going to talk about the NFT space like we usually do. First things first, if you're a Cool Cat holder, you definitely got airdropped some of these NFTs from last week. So they're like a collection of 10 NFTs, and if you had a Cool Cat, then you get, randomized, you get dropped one of these 10 NFTs, right? And one of the artists that's behind some of these pixelated ones, his name is, I'm not sure if it's a girl or a guy, but Pixel Hans on Twitter posted that if you want a pixelated version of your cat, all you have to do here is you need to have a cart lad and a Cool Cat in your collection to grab one. Just direct message me. Runs until October the 10th. So a cart lad, so if you go on the collections page here, OpenSea link. So you just grab one of these cart lads. So they look like the floor price right now is 0.18. It's definitely jumped up since I grabbed one earlier this afternoon. The floor price was around 0.1, but a lot of the Cool Cat holders are buying these up right now to try and get on this deal or this promotion, right? That is if you want a pixelated version of your Cool Cat. So just want to throw it out there. If you're a Cool Cat holder and you have not seen this yet, get on that if you want. Make sure it's in the same wallet, make sure the cart lad and Cool Cat's in the same wallet, and then all you have to do is direct message Pixel Hans. Okay, so that is numero uno. Numero deux, or dos in Spanish. Doge Pound holders. So the Doge Pound Halloween collection is dropping Halloween week as a free mint for all holders who have a puppy and a Doge. So, and then if you go through I think somebody asked if you have 2 puppies and 2 Doges, you get 2 Halloween mints. And the Doge Pound team says, yes, sir. So, there. I mean, the more Doge Pounds and OG Doges and puppies that you have, the more, the more that you can get in terms of these Halloween mints, right? So definitely keep your eye on that if you're a Doge Pound holder. I actually still have my OG Doge Pound, which is, I obviously still have them. But I actually did not claim my puppies, right? So I might have to do that pretty soon if I want to be eligible for this. So pretty cool. Doge Pound holders, definitely some exciting news for you. The other thing I want to check out is the D's Nuts collection and see how they're doing, because the Doge Pound, if you are a Doge Pound holder, obviously you had the chance to mint them and get in on the pre-sale, right? So D's Nuts looks like they have actually doubled since their mint price at 0.069. So right now they're at 0.13. So I want to keep an eye on the D's Nuts collection because this was the first NFT project launched on the Doge Pound launchpad, right? So, I mean, if this thing turned out to be a flop, then that kind of devalues. I mean, does it make the Doge Pound look good at all? Probably not. So I want the D's Nuts collection to actually do well. So therefore, it gives more value to the Doge Pound, right? So that's why it's important. Keep an eye on that. And also, the Doge Pound has some other NFTs that are coming up on their launchpad. So definitely keep an eye on that and follow them on Twitter for more updates. Okay. I'm going super fast, trying to keep this video short as possible. What else? Right. Elliotrades just released a video earlier today. He talked about a lot of projects, basically NFTs that he got into the past week or past few days, right? And you know what? One of the things I was doing was I was actually looking at some of the transactions for some of these projects. So let's, for instance, Elliotrades talked about the Spirit Orb Pets V0. So let's type that in. So this project right now, the total item is 777. Floor price is 1.8. Elio talked about it around 1. It also jumped up to, I think, 1.78 at one point when he was talking about it. But yeah, 1.8 is the price. So I'm always telling you guys to do your own research, and in this channel, I try to get you guys to fish for yourselves rather than trying, give you guys the fish, right? I was going through the transactions for this project. Let me get myself off the screen here. I was basically going through the transactions of this project, and Elio posted this video a few hours ago. But I do want to maybe go back maybe 24 hours ago. Like, he was talking about getting this this NFT before he made the video, and he made this video yesterday, right? Because he posted this. He usually does like a non-fungible Tuesday episode on Tuesday, but he posted it on today. So let's see here. I am trying to find some transactions from yesterday. People, I want to find, the people that got into this below 1 ETH. Like, I want to see if there's some kind of pattern that I can pick up on, right? And what I found is that a day ago, see transactions here, a sale that went to this wallet called the Wall Street Kongs Run My Wallet. And from my understanding is, if you actually hold a Cyberkong, or even a baby Kong, right? You get to go into this Discord group called the Wall Street Kongs, which Elio is actually a part of, right? And you actually, they talk a lot about, projects that end up pumping a lot, right? And Elio is a part of this group. So what I find is that just looking through the transactions from this project yesterday, what I could see is that there were a lot of people. Let's see here. Yeah, so I go through the transactions here and I try to find, if there's people here, if I can see any patterns, right? And my assumption here, since Elio is a part, Elio has a Cyberkong, and he's a part of the Wall Street Kongs Discord group, right? That a lot of, when he enters, I'm sure a lot of these other wallets also are part of the Wall Street Kongs Discord group. So this one is definitely one. He's a Wall Street Kong member, because okay, he bought another one. So these guys bought it. So I'm looking at transactions that got it below 1 ETH. Elio talked about it around 1 ETH. So that's why I want to keep an eye on some things here. So let's see, I want to pick on this guy here. Let's see what he has in his wallet. So he looks like he has a Cyberkong, right? Let's see what he has in his activity feed here. What is this? A drop bear, a raccoon. Let's see if there's anything else that can. Right. So yesterday, in the video that Elio talked about earlier today, he talked about aping into Bears Deluxe, right? He talked about Bears Deluxe. Yeah, Bears Deluxe. He did talk about that, right? Let's see. Spirit Orb. See, he talked about Bears Deluxe. So this guy who is a Cyberkong, this is what I'm thinking. He's into Bears Deluxe, right? He's into the Spirit Orb Pets V0. Let me look at the other guy. So you kind of understand what I'm trying to do, right? Like, I'm trying to look at these transactions because my assumption is that, what I'm assuming is that Elio, we know Elio is a part of the Wall Street Kongs Discord group, right? And I'm trying to find all these transactions that happened before while he was making this video, right? Because these are the guys that I think are part of the Wall Street Kongs Discord group. And what I plan on doing is I plan on following these wallets, trying to see what they're buying. Because why am I doing this? One is that I can't afford a Cyberkong at this point because it's over 7 ETH. So that is what I'm doing. I can't afford. I just don't have the liquidity right now to buy a Cyberkong or Baby Kong, right? Which is 7.3 ETH. So I'm just doing this. Let me see. Let me get myself off the screen again here. Let me see here. Some of these guys. This guy's maybe he's bought more than one. So let's see what he has in his wallet. Oh, he's another Cyberkong. You see, guys? I mean, this is the assumption I'm making. All these guys are Cyberkongs, right? They're part of the Wall Street Kongs Discord group. Let's see. Let's see if he has any Bears Deluxe. Galactic Apes, Bastard Penguins. Galactic Apes. Oh, this guy's made a lot of transactions in the past 24 hours. Let's see what else he's bought. Now the other thing, these guys probably have a lot of money, so they'll just throw anything. They'll throw money at anything, really. But a lot of these projects I don't even know about. Whoa, what's all this? Ooh, this guy's got a lot of Koin Games dev squad. Yes, I actually was planning on talking about this one project as well. So this guy has a lot of Koin Games dev squad. Looks like he's got a lot of them listed on sale right now. But yeah, actually, this is a good segue to this project. Koin Games dev squad. So Koin Games, I don't know too much about them at this moment, but I did remember me picking up one of these at around 0.2 ETH when DCL Blogger was talking about it. And at that time, I was like, okay, I don't know what this is. I might as well just buy one and just I'll do my research later, right? And then earlier today, they had a Twitter Spaces. They had a Twitter Spaces that I decided to hop on and listen to what the founders and the guys behind the project were saying. Right now, it's up to like 0.46 ETH. The reason why it's jumped so much is I just listened to it Twitter Spaces, and the guys behind the team are actually bringing a lot of utility to the project. And what I mean, some of the things I don't know. I might get some of the details wrong here, but some of the things that if I can remember was that if you hold this particular avatar, then you get access to airdrops in the future. You get access to pack opening drops. So they're actually doing like some kind of card game, kind of like the Magic the Gathering, Gods Unchained. And also, if you hold the avatar, you also get whitelisted for their token sale later down the road. So this is all happening months and even up to a year from now. So this is a long-term hold. And also, after the games are released, they're actually planning on building many other games as well. And you get to take a part in developing the game as well. So I mean, there's a lot of interaction with this project. Also, when the games are released, the guy was saying that you can actually stake these profile pictures to earn yield. So there's a lot of utility with this one. That's some of the things I heard from the Twitter Spaces. I don't know all the details. I can't remember all because there's so much thrown at. He gave out so much information, and it's like it was an eye opener. So it's one of those things. Maybe do what I did last week. Just buy one, and then do your research later if you want to ape into it. Again, not financial advice, but that was something that I wanted to talk about. But this guy, this Cyberkong guy, has one in his wallet, and obviously he knew about this as well. So, but yeah, I mean, earlier, moving back to what I was saying, I was just looking at some of these wallets, right, and just looking at the transactions that happened before Ellio's video. The pattern I was seeing is a lot of these guys were Cyberkong holders, right? And I just look at their transactions, and then I'm bookmarking their wallet addresses, trying to see if I can maybe see if there's any kind of patterns or something like that. Because I don't have a Cyberkong, because it's way too expensive, right? But yeah, I mean, this person again, Bears Deluxe, right? I mean, there's a theme here. The guys that are buying Spirit Orb pets are also buying Bears Deluxe, and you know what? Those are two of the ones that Elliotrades talked about in his video today, right? Yeah, just something. Just another way to do your own research, right, guys? Just want to throw it out there. All right, so Veve holders or Veve collectibles people, Veve people. So I just want to give it a shout out to Shaq here. Brought my attention to this. We had a little bit of a drama with DC Comics. DC Comics is actually releasing, they're claiming they're releasing their first ever NFT, official DC licensed NFTs on the Palm, let me see, Palm Marketplace, which is an Ethereum sidechain. So if I go through DC Comics, here we go. DC partners with Palm NFT Studio for epic digital collectible drop for DC Fandom 2021. And let's see, I think there was a part. Yeah, here we go. DC Comics launching inaugural NFT collection October 5th. DC Comics and Palm will offer comics NFTs featuring Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Harley Quinn, and more. Get the scoop and word. So this really angered a lot of the Veve community members, right? Make sure to grab true first appearance on Veve, right? I mean, I think a lot of these people are Veve people. And you know what? Yeah, I mean, if you look at it this way, I mean, on a first, listen, I don't know the full details quite yet, but just looking at the surface right now, it seems like there's a lot of Marvel drops that are happening on Veve right now, right? You know, a lot of the drops recently, comic books are from Marvel, collectibles are from Marvel. I mean, this whole past 2 months or so has been from Marvel, right? You didn't see anything from DC Comics, really. So in my opinion, I think in this way, DC saying something like this, I don't think they want to be on a platform where their rival Marvel is on it as well, right? So I think DC Comics wants to go off on their own platform and compete with Marvel that way. So I don't know. That's just the feeling I'm getting right now. Now, what does that do for the DC Comics collection on Veve, right? I don't know. I honestly don't know, guys, because in some ways, I guess anyone that's new to NFTs right now, if they didn't know anything about Veve, they would probably see this as the very first DC NFT, collection, right? But the true collectors, the people that have been in this space, for the last year, because the first ever DC first appearance Batman was released last October, right? So I think the people, like the word of mouth, the awareness, the education will prevail in the end, right? Where the very first NFT DC Comics was on Veve, and people, I mean, will probably buy that. In fact, people are already buying that. They're holding on to that, right? So I think I think the education will be there. But just initially right now, I don't know. I think, years down the road, I think there's going to be a lot of value on the first appearance DC Comics Veve. So I don't know if I'm worried about it in the long term, to be honest. But in the short term, obviously, I do see a little bit of a sell-off. I mean, earlier today, some people were selling their their Series 1 Batman for like dirt cheap. I saw like an uncommon Batman for like 150 bucks, while the rest of them were like trading in the $300-$400 range, right? I know the Rizzo Batmans are holding up pretty well, but yeah, I think short term there might be some volatility with the Series 1 Batman, but long term, I think the education will be out there that people. It's kind of like the rare Pepes, right? I mean, rare Pepes nobody knew about until recently because, you know, people were looking at CryptoPunks. They were looking at projects before CryptoPunks, right? So I think there will be a wave from years to come, in years to come, that people will flock to the true first appearance Batmans on Veve. That's what my opinion is. But yeah. And the last thing is also another comic book drop tomorrow on Veve. Recently it's been very hard to even just snatch up one drop, right? And it's a Spider-Man comic book drop tomorrow. So definitely keep your eye on that tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. See if you can buy one of these because it's a blind box drop. So it's like $7. It costs you $7. If you're lucky enough, you can get one. But this thing, the last few drops that I've taken apart, it's been a hit and miss for me. You know, sometimes I get one and sometimes I don't get one. You know, and these things sell out within seconds. So yeah, throw $7 in there if you're lucky. You can probably get a secret rare. Who knows, right? And even if you get a common, you're guaranteed to get your money back and then some more because some of the comics are trading 3, 4, 5x beyond, you know, the $7, like the commons, right? Like the last one was the X-Men comics, and I think the floor price right now is like $30, right? So you make your money back pretty quickly there. But I'm a hodler. I like to hold things. But yeah, I'll probably have to end the video right now because it's definitely over 20 minutes. So with that being said, if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you like the content, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time.